fly.
Look at
I know. And we're being very matchy-matchy in blue shorts, but I have a red shirt and a blue shorts.
Yes.
So this is my Americana with, the Real Housewives of Salem, but it all works. American history there, people. Okay, so
I'm Helen.
I'm Mary Beth. We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow, where we dye yarn and make bags.
Go watch Hamilton now.
Okay, can we talk Hamilton, please? We waited till it was dark. We pretended it was like you're going to the theater. We turned off all the lights because we saw one of our friends put up a list of rules. And you had to turn out the lights. You had to turn off your phone just like you were in the theater.
Right.
No interruptions. Don't watch it with anybody who's going to interrupt you. Ask questions. Ask what they're saying.
Not want to watch it.
That's not the right way to do it. Sorry. Tiny Chef ringtones. And the family is going back and forth right now. We have them assigned to different people, and it's just too funny. Also, you can't get up for food, drink, going to the bathroom, none of that. Make
There's
sure you
an
take
intermission.
Right. So we did everything. We turned out all the lights. Oh, no knitting, no crochet.
Right, just pay attention to what's going on.
Because there was so much going on stage. We know the score pretty much backwards and forwards because we have listened to it a lot. So there's so much more watching them.
Yeah.
King George. Oh my God.
Jonathan Groff really has quite a blast.
And when he's doing
Jefferson.
Hey, come on. When he's doing Lafayette, he was good.
Right.
When he's doing Jefferson, he's, oh my God.
And Leslie Odom Jr., I mean, some of those songs that he gets, The Room Where It Happens is just, I would love to see that in person.
Yeah.
I can just see them
Electric.
blowing you away.
Electric. So, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really good. So
It lived up to everything.
Yes. The guys were good, even though they set off fireworks in the middle of it across the street. People across the street set up fireworks. The guys were really good.
Yeah.
They didn't interrupt us at all.
I love the Tiny Chef so much.
Okay, so Hamilton, 2 thumbs up.
Oh my God, it was so good. I mean, I could sit down and watch it again.
I know.
Right now.
I have several people who have said that they've watched it 2 or 3
Yeah.
times. In the comments, somebody said that she had a chance to see it in London with her daughter,
Okay.
and they have now seen it 3 more times on Disney Plus. So, just really,
so good.
really, really good. We really enjoyed that. Okay, so should we do? We only have one real question. Lots of great comments. Thank you very much. And thank you guys so much for all the purchases yesterday.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was amazing. So yeah, thank you guys. We will be getting them out. What we have dyed will be going out on Monday, and everything else will be going out probably
Mid-Thursday of the week, yeah.
Because Monday is our dye day. All right. Somebody had a question about what the gold color was up above my shoulder. I'm pretty sure it's ROUS. This is part of our Princess Bride collection. It's rodents of unusual size, or ROUS. If you search the Princess Bride on our website, it will come up as one of the options, and we have it in all different weights.
Yep.
So that is that. It also is part of the mini skeins collection for the Pride collection, because it's our gold for that. Okay, question about the yarn. So, let's see. Okay. CD says, when you look at a skein of yarn, how can we tell if it will be speckled, variegated, microstriped, etc. when it knits up? It seems a gradient and tonal are easy to tell. Okay. All right. Here is Vagabond. This is an example of one of our speckles. It has lots and lots of speckles in there. Okay.
So you can, the speckles, I mean, when you're dyeing is when, because our dyes are powder, and to get them, you put them in water, get them liquid form. But when we speckle, we put the powder directly on the yarn, so it's a concentrated speckle in that one particular area, and that's kind of what it looks like in the skein.
And this is Vagabond knit up. So there are speckles. Here is an example of Lady Defiance, which is another one of our speckles in this collection. And you can see the speckles really well on that. So you can see how that does.
And your speckles give you 1 or 2 stitches of that one particular color.
This is Orcas Island. It's a lighter color, so you can really see the speckles in it. And you can see the individual little specks of color. Okay, so that's a speckle.
Yeah, and depending on how it's speckled in the pan, whether any water hits the speckle, because if water hits the speckle, then it's going to travel a little bit and you're going to get a bigger spot.
Kind of like that.
Or if it goes on dry, then you get just the one speck and you'll get just maybe 1 stitch.
Like that.
So.
Okay.
And then microstriping.
This is an example of
That's persuasion.
Persuasion. And persuasion we dye in blocks. So we have a block of gold, a block of purple, a block of blue.
So you really can't tell when it's hanked up. But when you look at it, when you untwist it, see you've got the blue, the purple, the gold.
And that is going to microstripe.
Yeah, so this is, we dye it in the hank like that, and it's, you just put the color right in one area, all in one area, and then another block of color, and then another block of color. That's generally when you're going to get your microstriping.
So that's what it's going to look like when it's knit up. These are socks. Now, if we did it in a sweater, it's not going to be like a microstripe. It's going to be almost like Morse code dots and dashes.
Right, and you might get some pooling,
right,
depending on how, what the circumference of the sweater is and how it comes around.
Right, but you'll have a long thin line of one color and then another, and then a long thin line of another color type of thing, so it'll show up like that. And then, all right, so as far as variegated is concerned, here's an example of the Cook knit up. The one on top, this one here. And that is the way it looks in the hank. It's really kind of hard to tell when you're looking at it in a hank. I mean, speckle's easy.
Yeah.
And if you see great big blocks of color, chances are pretty good it's going to microstripe a little bit, unless it's the whole thing. But if you have a question about one of our yarns in particular, let us know, because chances are pretty good we have it knit up in one thing or another, and we can show you exactly what it's going to look like. Other than that, I think that's the best way we can answer the question.
It's just, I mean, if you see blocks of color, if you can see blocks of color in the hank, then you're pretty good chance that, and this is pretty much only for socks. Yeah. It's going to microstripe, because you need much bigger blocks for striping in a sweater or something like that. But
like here is the Dread Pirate Henry, and there are blocks of color in that, but this is a cowl, so you can see that there's a little stripe, and then you go over to the background color, and then there's another little bit of striping background color. So yeah, okay, all right,
that was clear as mud.
Sorry. Again, I think the best thing to do is, if you have a question about one of our particular yarns, we can definitely help you with that. But hopefully that will give you an idea of, how things work out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we had a couple of questions, we're going to do 2 yarn pairings today. It's the 4th of July, so you get 2. Lucky you. Okay, Shayna wanted to know, she's looking at an idea of mixing 2 colors. She's got Eleanor Oliphant and Crookshanks are the 2 that she wants to do.
And so she's going to do them for the Triwizard tournament, so she's thinking of using one color for the brim of her hat and the other color for the body, and then vice versa on the mitts.
Right. So she had a question about Eleanor Oliphant and Crookshanks. So here are the 2 together. So this is going to be a matter of preference.
Right.
I do not particularly like the oranges together.
Neither do I.
It's not even so much the orange, it's the overall.
I don't like the turquoise with this orange.
This overall is a very warm skein of yarn to me. the turquoise in this makes this and the brown makes it a very cool skein to me. So to me, I'm not sure how I am liking the combination. However, if you want a stark contrast, these two are good to go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's something where it's like, oh, no, that doesn't work. I think it's just, oh, do you like those colors together?
Right.
So, Shayna, here they are, and you can decide. And if they don't work for you, just give us another suggestion, and we'll either send you something privately or we'll do it again on the podcast.
Right, because we do have things that will go with either Eleanor or Crookshanks.
Right.
That would look really good together. Here, can I have Crookshanks? Like, that. Blendy, though.
Very
I always
blendy,
will
yeah.
go blendy. But that was my thing. So,
Okay.
all right. Okay. Pairing number 2. Kim says that she is doing squares for a crocheted blanket. She is doing the... Okay. Battenberg blanket. I knew she said it somewhere. The Battenberg blanket, which Helen really wants to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking of starting that this weekend.
Sorry, Kim, I'm making up your pattern for you. All right, so she needs a white square in between each of the colored squares. And she wanted to know the difference between Snow White or New Jersey Beaches as far as what we would think would work best. So
this is New Jersey Beaches.
and this is Snow White.
So
They
Snow
are
White-
very similar, except Snow White is very white.
right, and New Jersey Beaches it looks like sand.
New Jersey
or
sand.
New Jersey sand.
Yeah.
So it's a warmer color, and then the Snow White is pretty much just undyed wool with black specks. Whereas this actually has a little bit of color on it, which I think is what warms it up a little
Oh,
bit.
definitely. Also, the color is a warm color.
Yeah.
So, if you want a stark contrast between your colors,
Ran away from the thing first. It took them like 15 minutes. The plane was in the water for at least 2 minutes before they got there.
that is what it's going to look like. That's Snow White. Okay? Then, if you wanted a warm color in between, I'm hoping this is going to show the difference. I think it does.
Yeah.
So can you hold up to with okay. So now it depends on how you want your blanket to look. This is going to look very crisp and clean in between each of the colors. This is going to look a little bit warmer, a little bit fuzzier in between the colors.
Right.
This is my preference, but a lot of people like the crisp white. And if that's your choice, that's a great way to go.
This was my thought for mine.
Okay, so Helen's going,
So this
out of
is
bounds here.
this is Spectre. So it's a very light gray. And that's what I was considering for mine,
That is very pretty.
because some of I'm going to be using our minis, and some of our minis have a white base. Like this is a Bomber from our Keeper of Lost Things.
That's
So-
going to blend right into that.
It's going to blend into New Jersey Beaches, and it's definitely going to blend into Snow White. So that I was thinking if I had like the gray, then all my colors would pretty much pop.
That is very pretty. The only
So-
time it wouldn't would be if you were doing the
Like
Princess Bride.
Or Standing Stones or something. Like have fun storming the castle.
The castle is the only mini
Yeah.
skein I can think of that would not work with that. But you're right, there are quite a few that are a white base that
Yeah.
might blend into it. So there's a third option for you if you
Right.
depending on how you feel about gray, a very light gray might work
Yeah.
too.
So
Okay, so we have New Jersey Beaches, Spectre, and Snow White, all choices that are viable.
yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Okay,
It goes back.
I think that is it.
Yes.
I think we are done.
Have a great 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah, enjoy. I hope you guys are having something good for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
We're doing burgers and potatoes because
It's 4th of
you
July.
can't get better than that.
Right. And
I saw somebody on TikTok. Oh, so new
my
obsession. New obsession. Do you guys know TikTok?
we're so with it. And so, au courant.
Honestly, I'm so on the times. Anyway, I'm totally obsessed with TikTok.
I can't stop watching it. It's like I have to step away from the TikTok.
I know it's terrible, but there are a whole bunch of chefs on TikTok.
Yeah.
And there was one that was showing you how to make the burgers like the Smash Burger burger.
Oh, right.
We're doing that tonight
Oh, on the grill?
on the grill. I think you can do it on the grill. They did it in a pan, but I'm pretty sure you can do it on the
Okay.
grill. Because basically what you do is you make the patty and then you smash it down.
Right.
But it's thinner, so it'll go fast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be so good. I love hamburgers. Anyway, so TikTok, we haven't put anything up, but I watch it a lot. Because...
I mean, they have silly animal videos.
And dancers, some of the dancers
Dancers.
that we love, we watch.
The Broadway stars. TikTok has just been perfect for the performing arts.
Yes.
While they've been locked away.
Well, that's how we got onto it because ballet dancers were doing their exercises,
Right.
like the French ballet, were out on their balconies. They have these tiny little balconies doing their exercises out there, and they put them up on TikTok. And
Right.
somebody, I think it was the New York Times, said, if you want to get something fun to watch,
Right.
quick 30-second things. So there's a dancer that was on So You Think You Can Dance for a while. He's phenomenal. Alex Wong. I mean,
Yeah.
the way he can move his body is just unreal. And then I follow Derek Huff, who's a ballroom dancer. He's on World of Dance and that kind of thing. He's really great to watch because
He's funny, too, yeah.
He's got good animals. And
There's some comedians on who are just...
I mean,
quick.
quick.
I mean, like in and out, but the one I sent you today where he was doing all the characters from Schitt's Creek, and he was
Yes.
really very good at it.
in wig from Moira. So good. And then, I don't know about you guys, but I can watch people decorate cakes
Oh, yeah.
forever. It's just fascinating
Having
to me.
stupid things. It's like garden hacks and life hacks.
It's fun.
Absolutely ridiculous and waste of time, but so fun.
Yeah, so if you are going to go on TikTok and you're not sure who to follow, find something that you really like. Like, we like chefs, so I put in #chef. And
Yeah.
a whole bunch of chefs came up that are really, really cool. And I love watching them. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really neat, and I'm getting some great ideas. Helen watched one that was telling you what to do with... they said, oh, so you bought for the person you think you are rather than the person that you really are, and now you have a whole bunch of greens left over and you don't know what to do with them. So he tells you how to do it, and he make pesto like a...
Yeah, he roasted some scallions and some garlic, and then he took all the greens and he put them in the blender with the roasted scallions and garlic, and a little bit of water just to get a pasty consistency, and cooked up brown rice and mixed them together. And I'm like, oh, that looks really good.
Yeah, so it's like a pesto with brown rice,
Right.
which is really good for you.
Yeah,
So, all good stuff.
yeah,
So, join us in our obsession.
yeah.
Welcome
TikTok.
to yet another rabbit hole that we're going to send you down by TikTok. All right. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody.
Yes, we will see you on Monday. We're off tomorrow.
Yes.
So,
Enjoy your 4th of July.
and
And
the rest of your weekend.
yeah, we'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Bye.